called posted. We are recording, we are entering into the book of original entry. When we use the ledger, we use the term posting. What we have recorded in the journal, we will be posting into the ledger. Now, the classification is done account wise in the ledger. Each account is closed at the accounting period and the net effect of debit or credit balances are calculated. For example, if there are 10,000 on the debit side, which is left side of the account, and 8,000 on the credit side, we say the account shows the debit balance. Why? The debit side is more than the credit side, and on the credit side the amount is falling short. How much? It is 2,000. Now, the amount where it is falling short, we just drop this 2,000 on that side. Now, in our case, it is on the credit side. So, and we match both the sides total. The total of left side is 10,000 and the total of right side is 8,000, and we fill the gap with 2,000 and the total became on the right side also 10,000. The 2,000 we have dropped on the right side is known as balancing figure. Now, remember, the left side of the T is known as debit side and the right side is known as credit side. And in an account, the left side is known as debit side and the right side is known as credit side. The business transactions are identified as debit and pertaining to the particular account head, posted respectively in the corresponding debit or credit side. If it is a debit item, we will write it on the debit side, and if it is a credit item, we will write it on the credit side. For example, if we take a transaction, machinery bought with cash. The machinery bought with cash is entered into journal as machinery account debit to the cash account, and there is a description given in the journal, and the same entry is posted into the ledger in two different types of accounts. There is a machinery account where the account is debited, and there is a cash account where the account is credited. The machinery account is debited and the cash account is credited. So, we have two accounts here. Now, the ledger account has 4 columns. The T form ledger account has 4 columns on the debit side and similarly on the credit side. What are there in the 4 columns? The first column is for writing the date, the second column is for writing the details or particulars, and the third column is journal folio, and the fourth column is for the amount. The journal folio is the page number where this particular transaction is recorded in the journal. Now, the total of the debit and the credit are summed up, and the difference amount is put in on the side where the amount is falling short, as we have discussed, and this is balancing. And if the debit side is more than the credit side, it is debit balance. If the credit side is more than the debit side, it is credit balance. Now, in addition to the